get the second. They have an out.
Someone in this lineup. There's no techies, so I have no idea.
Yeah, alright.
I like the fact that they have.
To be in OG's a favor here on.
Thank you very much. Will we keep it unanimous? What's your thoughts here, Lacoste? I'll give mine based on what you say.
I don't have to be smart at all. You know, one of the most famous lines in Dota. Synderen was on panel. Alchemist picked. It was not said. If it's an Alchemist game, I haven't heard it on the panel. So that means that OG has a really good. I also thought that they're gonna be putting Phoenix with that Alchemist, but it's gonna be Rubik. Puppy will starting with the boot. Oh, never mind. Maybe they're just looking at the items. It's still gonna be Phoenix in the lane. Something that was said on the panel is Tusk plus Broodmother lane. It's super strong. Once they like, even not just level 3, but once you have a pointed tag team and insatiable hunger, I don't think you can sustain through it, and you want to have Phoenix Fire Spirit in that lane to reduce the damage. It's all about the attack speed, and if you reduce your attack speed, they're not going to be as much.
See how that lane goes, and if odds at .io. It's seemed that way so far, with OG taking game number 1 and into game number 2.
Never mind.
A sweep.
I was talking about Puppy having boots of. Went in there with the boot. He sold his boots of speed because you have enough time after we get that extra timer on selling the items, and then he bought different items. So I was wondering, like, why does he have boots of speed? It's not that good of a game for boots of speed in this lane. You usually don't start with it. However, this Puppy guy, you know, he has a couple of tricks up his sleeve.
Still got it. Talked about earlier, mindset with the GM, but it's interesting to veterans, these long veterans.
And lane swapping is starting to happen. Crystallis on the top lane playing Alchemist, while Rezo's on the safe lane. OG already making a move.
Yeah. DM coming to the top lane to join Misha here on this hood. Any other changes? And then about half health, you do maybe a careful of Fateful. Some right clicks, but level 2 will probably be bigger.
One of those lane swaps where support sometimes you benefit quite a lot, because they get some solo XP. Now Misha's keeping bottom.
Yeah, they TP Misha probably for a swap, but that means that they'll have shards, they'll have
one more
Misha coming in with a bushwhack, and the damage from an Ursa, they'll get first blood. Take up Zats on this one, and he with down here bottom.
Beautifully done by Misha, not just rotated, but he also, as you said, decided to go for a kill. Tusk still level 1, halfway there until level 2, and then with attack team or a heaven point snowball. This hero is just way too good. One of the reasons why he's one of the most contested heroes right now. But DM on the top lane trading. Well, they did the lane, made a new lane, but the list is gonna solo farm here. Still thinking about his
bottom
second
lane
point.
again. Zayat's in trouble. Bushwhack lands. Acorn shot is in, and Misha's got a kill. Take out this Phoenix again. 2 kills. It's already.
OG started 2 times with the tri-lane when they played against Tundra in C the other day, and tri-lane for a while.
It's certainly one that could stay aggressive, right? As long as you've got mana, you're ready to go. Bushwhack, Acorn shot. Ragi can just jump in, and you've got the extra help from the shards, and eventually level 2 for Tusk too. I'm not really. I think OG could keep it this way. They could go with a second up top, but DM. Okay.
it's all about the experience. Getting that level 6 on Broodmother. Still no point in Greevil's Root. He just got it. I think he could have gotten some extra gold. Thinking about it, like this is a lane I think where you wanna maybe even put the second point. Not using that acid spray as much, and I don't think you're killing Broodmother anyway. We're gonna talk about the mid lane, Pango against Puck, the classic counter to Pangolier, where you have a way to stop his Falling Thunder, and you can expect rotation on level 6 on Puck to happen. Bottom lane's going really well.
Icarus dive away, Zayat's just able to escape, and got there that was Rezo using a Tango to make sure that that tree was taken. Puppy gets a courier, mid, like you said, it's kind of even, and see how Pangolier's able to 6 that dream available to them. Down this Puck. Inside of secret. Huh. There was just this play over bottom I was looking at, but we'll talk about it in a second as over mid, BZM got a little bit low in some well-placed shards by Taiga, but no follow-up. I thought for a second, just drop down that little flagpole to like trick the acorn shot mentality, right? Put it right next to the Legion. It's like, is it an acorn shot? No, not at the moment.
What could it possibly be?
But
You'll
like,
never know.
You know, just a quick, the quick thought, right? Lane, snowball, shards, boom. For now, but Puppy coming in with a rotation. Telekinesis is up into the air, down, hands of Boom, kill for the side of Secret.
That was a slightly difficult kill to get there. Boom's courier just delivered him infused raindrops, so he's way more tanky. They try to use the opportunity with the shield crash and swashbuckle being on cooldown. Didn't happen.
Shot harassment. Pretty confident on this Hoodwink. Fast. Still is sitting at 31 CS, so see how his gold starts to stack up and what he's able to accomplish going from Radiance. Oh. So bottom, only 20 CS. Bottom in terms of cores, being an aggressive lane like we said, but it's not exactly sitting tri-lane anymore.
Not an easy lane for him. My lane, Ursa off to a good start. He was the one who got the first blood, has that ring of health, so he doesn't care about harassment from Phoenix. Just hit level 3, level 4. He knows that he can get out of the trouble easily. Oh, Yuragi in this bottom lane, very safe when it comes down to surviving next couple of minutes until Pango decides to make a road. 6-minute rune. Let's see, Promoji gonna make a scout, see what's gonna happen. For now, Puppy again stacking the big camp, maximizing his move around the map.
Double damage bottom.
Lift is available.
Yeah, gonna be lifted up into the air. The snowball comes in for the save. Dream Coil on the 2. Shards will block him out, and the Coil will keep a place there. His bottom lane resolution. One more right click. Can Yuragi get there into the trees? But Bushwhack lands, and surround yourself by trees. Bushwhack's an easy target. Rezo drops to this Ursa.
They're having a much better game on Hoodwink than when they played against Thundra. Setting up the kills, involved in all 3 kills so far. Has Ring of Bassi available. Self and Ursa some extra mana. First coil, you could, like, you play against Puck, Pango matchup, you know this Puck try to use this coil to get a kill, so keep matching aggression, ring all time as one.
Sees Boom. Down. These stacks being made for this Alchemist by the Alchemist.
No? Let's get started.
Stacks. Pretty efficient. A lot of gold coming in.
Oh, these are 2 troll camps, so a lot of skelly bros. A lot of extra gold. And so stack is not going to be contested. Puppy already placed the board in the river to scout things out. Find all the neutral items. It's very important they protect this Alchemist for the next 2-3 minutes.
Boom going in with the ult. Yuragi's under the tower, but nobody else is here to help out Boom just yet. Way from Yuragi's. I had TP'd in and kind of was like, all right, I'm out. Puck also made the rotation down. ZM and Yuragi are sitting bottom. It's Alchemist now.
Stacking it one more time for himself. This is a big ancient. It's gonna take a while until he finds
It is a lot of gold coming. Swapped himself towards top. Misha coming in again. Also got DM coming over, so Shards bushwhack. The bushwhack pulls him out of the shards, but it's not looking like it's gonna matter.
So stuck up.
Ragi on the bottom lane. We talked about him being level 6. Going into Battle Fury, pretty standard stuff on Ursa. This way you match up the farm
Hey,
from
Pride.
Alchemist. Having a good time. 500 kind Alchemist. Well, now 700. Now that the Alchemist started to farm the big ancient.
Yeah, farming it with that level 4 acid spray, just right-clicking away. Gonna get to that Radiance as quickly as possible. He's close to the Sacred Relic. Those two big stacks were very big to bring Chrysalis the farm that he really wants on this Alchemist. So the lane was kind of quiet. Stacking while farming.
Drags the all the way to the south, so not gonna get ganked. The two observer wards in the river, placed by Puppy, just to make sure. And was also standing on the high ground in case they decide to go in. And duel is available.
Yeah, telekinesis, and now do they have the damage? Taiga is going to be dueled up. It is lacking. The duel is not going to be victorious. It's actually going to be raw, but well, they'll still get the kill afterwards, and Puppy will get credit for that one.
Radiant should look to their bottom.
No duel damage, which and you really won't get out of the gates quick.
Radiant's bottom tower
While
is
DM
under
bottom, spreading the spiders out, getting some vision, and making sure that nobody's coming over while he takes that tier 1 tower
is
bot.
under attack.
They have a Legion
Mid lane.
Commander, but yeah, he was not available to defend the tower. Rest of the OG members already in vicinity, ready to go on a target if he shows up. Taiga, a tougher time in the game, finding experience of
Dire
level
should
4.
look to their
Buys the
top
book for him.
tower.
Yeah, so he'll get that 10-minute tome. He'll also get the 10-minute tome. Zayat's that supernova active and available. See where they go from there. Again, just trying to leave Chrysalis some time to farm as he's 700 gold short, picking up the Sacred Relic and getting it with the Radiance. And he's 1,000 gold ahead of the Ursa now. See how quickly Agi also kind of has the ability to counter Screevel's a Battle Fury of his own and trying to farm. Boom. Coming over and looking at for BZM.
Looking for telekinesis.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, big move. And the chase is on, the sun ray is on him, and
Ooh, Swashbuckle misses.
Swashbuckle off the mark. So BZM was able to use that illusory orb to jaunt back behind the tower and out of the hands of
Is under attack.
Zayat and
Dire's
really
top
just
tower has
delete.
fallen.
Rest of
Radiant's
OG
middle
members,
tower
meanwhile,
is
on a
under
mid
attack.
lane. They even brought the DM, who's controlling the jungle. 4 points in Overwhelming Odds. This is what's gonna stop the spiders from tower. Back
Dire's
available on
courier
DM.
has
Be, I would say, standard build these days. Now the great back is gone.
Dire's
Shards.
cunning play.
Dive though, getting past the shard. Trying to maybe get a telekinesis to set up the resolution. And that's
is the
exactly
first
what
dual
we'll do.
damage.
Yeah, so 10 full victory damage in. Jenny is now 1-2.
Look to their middle tower.
He's being pinged out. Resolution. Like, I'm gonna stick where the spider is. I'm not afraid of this one.
Might be afraid of the
Dire's
bear
middle
though.
tower is
Ragi
under
waiting up
attack.
the steps for it. Started to cross over to go down and protect that tier 2 bot. So that gives DM more time to just put damage in onto this tower.
Hope for Dire's middle tower.
This DM spots him. It's him and some of the spiders back. Black sharpshooter. Dive from Phoenix. Not scared to pop that supernova. Space between Zayat and me.
Tango is about to finish off his Diffuse Blade. This is where it starts annoying, especially against these low mana pool heroes like a Tuska, Ursa. They don't have much. Like even Puck, who's sitting very low right now, they want to heavily commit to this tower. Haste is available. OG, 4 heroes hitting a tower, and DM gets the last hit, going into Guardian Greed. He's gonna tank up, very effective against Alchemist, against Commander. Alchemist just finished off that Radiance. I think that he has farmed for 12 minutes. Now it's time to... Is maxed out.
Skyrocketing in terms of net worth. Look at
For enemies.
Haste!
the smoke play on this. Going the other way towards Puppy. Find this Rubik.
Eyes in my presence. Around.
Exactly, catch the Alchemist, but again, this board now giving vision over onto Boom. Sharpshooter, Walrus punch into the air, and they'll end up getting another kill. The Alchemist going over, the snowball lands, the unstable concoction comes through, but Zayat just blows open the supernova. The duel's not going to have another victory, but Misha ends up dying. Renzo gives up his life for that. They still look over at Crystallis, and it's an ultra kill for BZM.
BZM managing to set multiple times in a fight, some good shard placement, and the rest of the team's secret members, they're not on the same page if they are going to go for this Hoodwink or if they're going to go for Tusk. Maybe he thought Tusk is going to die anyway, I'm going to burn him down with the Radiance, but it was not enough. And, you know, one of the reasons why OG in decided to pick Rock against Pangolier.
Please.
Use a coil, more than enough time. Look at that beautiful shard place for Taiga. Losing Misha in that fight. BZM just picked up Switchblade and went into a fight, used it multiple times. Something that Panel talked about. Takes Roshan with Ursa. Not just Ursa, this is also DD on clock. They have Seeds of Serenity plus attack team. Uncontested.
Nice. They might just fight off it.
Never
Dire
mind.
should look to their middle tower.
It's okay to lie. I might do it all.
Flies there, here and there. It always 50% of the time works out every time. Again, it's just I'm really liking this
The Radiant scan.
one spot on those
Eager
steps.
to know Dire's whereabouts.
A lot of information. And as they were taking that fight as well. DM, he'll just continue to farm now, going into a pipe. He's got the Guardian Greaves finished off. You talked about this and the sustainability that it brings to the team.
That inventory on Broodmother looks very desperate. What the hell are you doing? Like, it's 7k gold in terms of net worth.
Snowball, Shards and a Walrus punch. Rocket coming over, Resolution in a little bit of trouble. Right clicks come through and they'll get the kill with the Ursa. But telekinesis up into the air, rolling thunder, bouncing him up one more time. He's got the Aegis, but no longer. Supernova, was it timed right? Trying to get away, they've got the stun, the Supernova hits, but the Snowball save is there. Shards, Crystallis in trouble, the Walrus punch coming out from Taiga. The Sunray keeping him alive.
Is available.
They've got the Greaves to heal up, that means they're going to be able to take this fight and look for more. Crystallis, boom, on the run, Misha. There's an acorn shot down, but he doesn't get the bushwhack, no land. The right clicks in from Doom, as well as the waning Rip. The combination to get the kill on a Boom, they'll look over at Puppy as well as Zayats. He's already used the Supernova. Resolution back into the fight. Get Misha to try and get a duel potentially, but he burns out from the Fire Spirit. Back up on the high ground on OG. They'll place down an Obs and get that vision and walk away with the victory in hand.
OG taking a fight with Aegis, used it yeah, almost perfectly. Ursa doesn't die. In the end, they kill the Alchemist. It's very important that they slow him down. And you talked about
They're coming right back.
Ward on the step. There's another one.
Yeah, this ward that just got placed, it gives them this vision that they want to make a move on. They got a duel on the back lines, though. Trying to take out Taiga, but again, they can't win it. The Greens are going to come up big. They get the kill on Zayat, though. Look over at Resolution. 4 euros here. They're looking for a high five. He won't reciprocate, but he'll give up his life. Yuragi now with a mega kill streak and a double kill in that exchange.
This is also going to be a tower. DM hitting the tower.
Tower is no more.
Outpost about to be taken by Yuragi. OG doesn't rely on any cooldowns to take these fights. They don't care about having a coil as much because they can still kill Pangolier, not have a defensive tool, especially now that Ursa picked up a Booking Dagger, so jump onto a target, lock onto it, and dismantle it.
In all OG again, and Yuragi having quite the game. By the way, Taiga
The Dire scan.
going back into the
On
boots
the
of Baron.
hunt for Radiant forces.
Liking this item, we don't see it built too often. One of those like highly, it's not Wraith. It's not getting picked up all the time. Not
Illusion.
Greaves. Like,
They don't have much slow inside of C. He goes shield crash, and that's about it. Have a shard yet. Yeah. It gives them... It's something that Crit did quite a lot. Sort of like first deep... Then he did go for brown boots into drums every single time around. It's gonna... He might swap things around. Has 8 charges on the drums. So Blink Dagger looking a bit more juicy. Save. Duel. Commander not having that good of a...
No, still, I need that
Sitting at
one
10.
victory. 10. It's really negligible at the end of the day.
He almost has more on that status bar. Your number from... He had 5 stacks.
Obtain it. Chrysalis, he's still obviously with the out farming top of the net worth, but it is a tight race when you an Alchemist. And what Yuragi's been able to accomplish going next into the KB after picking Dagger. See in his quick buy, he's also got Basher, full Abyssal, all that up.
Level 15 on that Ursa. Agi getting way too much from the Battle Fury. Same level as Alchemist, but this Ursa feels super strong. Next Roshan's gonna respawn potentially in 3 minutes. OG can still take one big fight, get that TP on Ursa, and for the next Roche fight, have it. They have duel, which is the only careful about, but with the snowball save, I think Yuragi is relatively safe. This second Roshan, you can't allow Ursa team gets the shard. If he gets the gauges, it's almost unkillable.
See if unkillable. They go through with kind of duel on the back lines. Supernova in a decent spot. They finally get some more dual victory damage. Get both Misha and Taiga. A little bit over aggressive from the Tusk there.
You are too...
Wall Shards, Walrus Punch combo, but in the end, it's not enough damage. Finally,
Middle tower has fallen.
and now up to 30 as he's got that level 2 on 20 damage. But at the same time, bottom tier 3 getting pushed in, half the damage already done.
DM being on Brood. Finished. Full pipe, so damage output from Good is going to be very limited. Having that aura, DM is going to go for another one.
That jape too far.
Puppy. Damage available for quite some time using this Serenity. They go up a little bit and they are continuing to just kind of like bottom. They've got that ward on the steps. They've got DM down there taking control of Secret's jungle, and well, past the tier 2. They get the kill. That might be a little bit too far, BZM.
Okay, you know, keeping things in balance. How much gold was that? Almost 1,000 gold on them. 700 for Pango, and I believe Pango definitely gonna have a good time getting that gold. Just picked up the shard, so protect themselves once his not silence. Still difficult task. This Pango playing into Puck is gonna be not just Puck, but also Puck plus Ursa, who does have a beak. Can remove this arm.
Yeah. 2K lead. They are the favorites in this series. Taking Meanwhile, a little bit of lag coming out for Misha, and a 3-man smoke start for OG. They're gonna look to bottom, and
The true heroes are the ones who wait all the way.
One of the your runes, active runes, did pick up.
all OG so far. They're coming over. Track actually doesn't land. They got the snowball. It's not gonna matter. Boom, blew up. He went boom. They're gonna go for more. They'll look over at Chrysalis, and now Puppy, their crosshairs. But well, he gets out for now. He's surviving for the moment, and Crystal is getting chased by DM. And now they've got
Will be
themselves a
available.
two-man Dream Coil with BKB pop by this Alchemist. Kinesis onto the Tusk. Gonna be Boom, who dies.
They got the
That looks
BKB used on
Yeah.
some Crystalist.
It looked like it had such good positioning going into the fight. I thought it was going to be a clean sweep.
OG placed an observer on high ground plus a sentry, so they've got the Glim Vision. Bushwhack did not connect. It's very secret. I don't know if we have ability to see the heat map, but DM has been on this bottom for a very long time, and the rest of the team's secret. They were just not there. Like, they can't enter.
Pretty much been stationed up high in the Kelvin ring. How they're going to secure themselves around this Roche pit, I think the idea right now is for that kind of just get a pick off and look for this second Roche. Dagger picked up by Misha to help him out. Getting a little better positioning, I think, as Bushwhack's is everything's been on the money. Nice to have that little bit of mobility, right? Just to make it a bit easier.
Finish on Alchemist. That's a lot of minus armor.
Cool. Coming through,
There's a follow-up.
There is none. So BCM just gets to survive. Here comes the rest of OG.
Plus the rolling this rush belongs to OG. Not just Roche. It seems like the whole
And
fight.
this fight is certainly going to belong to them as well. Zayat's going to drop. They'll get the kill on a puppy. They'll look over at Boom. He blinks away. They'll send them packing. And, well, pressure on the tier 2 mid. They put the pressure over in the jungle, and they can look towards Roche. The first one's quick. The second one, I feel like it's going to be even quicker.
This is dead in 10 seconds with the tag team available, and Ursa, if he has overpower coming into it, Team Secret, they cannot contest. We see one of the issues they have with the lineup. The Legion Commander does not have that hero to play with. Is sitting on 30 damage from duel, but it's not enough. Can't go for the solo pick-off. This is not the lane mail build, and there's no real burst damage. Yeah, sure, Rubik with the Fate Bolt, but that's about it. Bango with abilities, but that's very limited considering that M has been on point where he is. Mates alive with the Guardian Green for fight. Next.
Stable Concoction, throw it over onto the Ursa. This might be the second time that they're able to get the Aegis out of his hands quickly, but they've got the duel, but it's side with Snowball Slave coming out from Taiga. Benzo taking a lot of damage and on the run, but into the grave he goes. Misha, he ends up falling with the Walrus Punch out, but not enough. Taiga will drop as well. Seems like Secret, when they take kills and they get something in the fights, it's always the supports, the cores, able to evacuate the exchange.
They're way too tanky. I think it's the correct move to go for the supports. Ursa dropped very low, forced to pop his speed. Enrage, said he's level 18 right now, so 30-second on Enrage has that Earth Shock as well. Got the shard going to the blade next.
This blade is next. They'll go in. They've got Yuragi coming in with a Dream Coil placed by BCM. They get a kill on a Crystalist. They'll follow this up with an aggression. It's a play on the puppy.
Don't give up, guys. Don't give up.
Find the doggy door and get out of that one.
Another DD spawn bottom.
All the power in G. You know, there's been 11 kills here for Secret. One of them has. That's it.
He's under attack.
Devastating.
Monster kill.
Gosh, Yuragi right on the puppy. Nowhere safe, not even behind your tower.
15 seconds without Alchemist.
Are under attack.
5. Much damage. Where's Ursa? He's going
Misha
in.
is. Misha ready to drop an acorn shot as well as a bushwhack. They'll throw the bushwhack. It's not going to land on anything. If they get the kill on Zion, they'll buy back on Puppy. Got the Phoenix available with the buyback, and he'll use it too. There's the unstable concoction, but Yuragi's still working with an Aegis, so getting a kill there twice is going to be very difficult to find. Go to the Sunray, it's on the Ursa, but Ursa able to survive, not taking any damage at the moment. He is just able to sit there in the base. The swashbuckler from Boom lands, but it's still just not enough. Shards blocking it, Chrysalis. Boom going in with a shield crash, and Yuragi finally losing that Aegis. The Walrus Punch comes in from Titan as well as the Snowball follow-up to get the lockdown. Continuing beyond the Alchemist. Oh, no. The BKB, and there's Boom going down to Yuragi with just 3 shots. They go for more. BZM was in the back lines, but he's going to escape with that and lose Real again. He's got to double damage if they want to re-engage. They've got all 5 heroes here, and Misha goes in with an 8-point shot as well as a bushwhack once again. Sharpshooter hits on a Zayat. He'll Icarus dive back into the base. And Stable Concoction hits out of the Broom Mother. They get the gun of Bumpy as Yuragi, he's deep into this secret side.
And they got what they came for. They got a couple of buybacks. They got the set of barracks, and again, using this Aegis, getting the full value pretty much from it. Tier 2 tower available on a mid lane. Secret, they just don't have enough damage to punch back.
Yeah, there is really 0 punchback coming in.
These damage numbers from Ursa, insane. Same goes for BZM. Like Yuragi having a perfect game. Or 11, 0, and 6 on Ursa.
A perfect game for Clark. Throwing hands, throwing pillows. Punch back, it is just, I mean, the few kills, the only 2 times they got Yuragi is when he's feeling confident with the Aegis.
Yeah, if they didn't have Aegis there, he would definitely not play as aggressive, so... That would, his positioning is on point, and also the saves, the Greaves, the snowballs, and being able to kite around Ursa, understanding where they can go in. And I'm not talking about that one BZA. That does have this time Lincoln's here to protect himself.
Yeah, so they, again, damage in the duel. Things not really lining up for a Legion counter at the moment. Sentry placed there behind the tier 2 tower up towards top to catch potentially Secret leaving the base. Deep obs there too that was placed by Misha carried in. Right.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, how Secret can respond, because again, you know, you talked about the C for DM. What about the heat map for Secret? They have been so tucked back into their base. Their side of the map. Walrus Punch comes down as well as the Shards. They get the kill to Zions. He's not going to have a buyback on this one. Dead for 60 seconds. The Sharpshooter hits on a Chrysalis. And down goes the Alchemist too.
The Sharpshooter, he gets a really nice bushwhack into Sharpshooter. Rest of the team also there cannot get the BKB off. No one to cut down the tree, and this might just be the game.
Looking like it's a possibility, that's for sure. I mean, look at where BCM is. He is just deep inside their base. They'll look for Puppy. They'll get 2. They'll take out Resolution, and with that team wipe, it's a GG call. It's a 2-0 sweep, and OG take out Secret in this series.
OG, they made it look relatively easy in this series. Very nice moves from start to finish in both of these games. Going inside the triangle, they did allow Alchemist to farm his Radiance, but after that, the map was getting smaller and smaller.